You just woke up in the morning trying to get out of bed and all of a sudden you get this really sharp pain in your lower back to the point you can't even get out of your covers. Here's 3 simple exercises you can start doing while you're still in the sheets to help reduce some of the pain you're getting in your lower back. Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Pennetti. I'm a Neuro-Structural chiropractor here in Centennial, Colorado. We're not a traditional chiropractic office that's focused around short-term pain relief and increasing ranges of motion. Our focus is on correcting core problems in your spine and your nervous system that could contribute to things like back pain, but they may also contribute to things that you're not necessarily thinking about or even aware of yet. Here's the biggest thing to understand about the back. If you've got pain right now, it's potentially due to the muscle or the soft tissue. There's also a possibility that could be from your spine or your nervous system, and there's also some other potential pieces at play as well. Could be nutritional deficiencies or toxicities and other things of that nature. But for the majority of this video, we're going to be talking about the soft tissue component, what you can be doing right now to get some relief from it. In my clinical experience, back pain is oftentimes not actually located in the back, at least the problem. The problem oftentimes is located elsewhere. It might be in your hips, for example. And these exercises that I'm going to share with you are primarily to get some movement in those hips. The first thing that I'll recommend is doing the one-leg pull. So what you're going to do is lay on your back in your bed and gently bring one knee up as far as you can to your chest and hold it there. Count to 10, relax, and then do the same thing for the other knee. Again, bring it back up, hold it, count to 10, and then relax. You can also go further and bring both knees up to your chest and hold it. Just take some deep breaths, count to 10, and then relax. You can repeat that as needed. The second exercise I'll recommend is a favorite of mine. It's the hip rock exercise. What you want to do is take your hips and imagine you have a rod going through them, almost like a skewer. And what you're going to do is attempt to tilt your hips or your pelvis around that skewer that's going through the middle. So you're going to what we call posterior tilt your pelvis, so tuck it underneath you. And then you're going to anteriorly tilt your pelvis and arch your lower back. Slow and controlled is the form. Moving it consistently, try to shoot for 15 to 20 repetitions. Again, slow, controlled, and you're constantly breathing through this process, trying to drive the breath down to that lower half where all the tightness is. Third exercise is actually going to be better for middle to upper lower back, and this is simply bending your knees and rotating them side to side. Go to the right and to the left. Gently, slowly, methodically. Again, making sure you're keeping your breath. It's good to have your arms outstretched with this exercise. You're just getting some good twisting motion in through that middle, upper, lower back, which could bring some ease to those tissues, especially if they're stiff and tight. You can repeat this anywhere from 10 to 20 times. And as a note, these exercises don't necessarily just have to be done one time. You can repeat them. Doing more sets of these is fine and probably going to be helpful for you, especially if you're noticing a decrease in the stiffness as you've done these exercises. Now I want to give you a bonus, because now that you're starting to move a little bit and you're able to sit up in bed, the next step would be to start stretching out some of the musculature that's closer into your butt and your hip area. That would be something like your piriformis muscle. Great exercise to do for that is to sit on the edge of your bed and bring your leg up like a figure 4. So bring your leg up, and your knee, we don't want it sticking way up in the air. We want it almost parallel to the floor. So try to bring the outside of your knee down. We're not trying to torque your leg too hard, but it is ideal to get the knee so it's pretty much parallel with the ground. And from there, keep your spine erect in a neutral position and bend forward at your hips. And as you do, feel the stretch going into your lower back, down into your glutes even. That's a great stretch to be doing. And in that position, just breathe. 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever you feel comfortable with. Do that side and then switch and go to the other side. Again, repeating as necessary. It's a great mobility exercise for your piriformis muscle. I mean, here's the deal. Doing those exercises really only takes 3 to 5 minutes of your morning, and it can really set you up for success going forward, or you could be stuck in that position for hours during the day. Also, if you do nothing, you get out of bed, you're able to make it up, and you get to your desk or wherever you're going and you sit back down, chances are likely those tissues are just going to adhere and get tighter and tighter. They're not going to get better on their own by sitting. So it's best to do this mobility exercise as soon as you get up, before you get out of bed. If the pain and discomfort is still there, or you've been noticing this consistently happening to you, Potentially you have a structural core problem in your spine and your nervous system. And in those situations, a lot of times these stretches just aren't going to touch it. Or they're not going to get us to the point where we are clear and able to function the way we want to or the way we've been designed to when we get up in the morning. So if you're consistently seeing this happen over and over again, or the pain's not getting better, what I would suggest is finding an expert or a specialist who understands the conditioning of the spine and what needs to happen to bring it back to a healthier, more positive place. If you've got a core problem in your spine, it will absolutely cause muscle and soft tissue to shift, get stuck, and more restricted. And on the other side, if you've got muscle and soft tissue that's tight and restricted, that can pull structure out of its normal and healthy position. So they can work together or against each other depending on the situation. Regardless, I think it's critical to make sure you've got both elements functioning the way they are designed. Your soft tissue and your hard tissue, your bone, your skeletal mass, you need to make sure that's healthy as well. That's what we focus on in our practice. We're a Neuro-Structural chiropractic clinic, and our job is to make sure your spine is healthy and your nervous system is healthy too. So if you're still struggling and you want to know more, go below the video, find the link, click on it, and schedule your free consultation with us at Prime Chiropractic. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel because we've got more videos coming like this. And I hope you guys have a much better morning and afternoon than the way it started.